Okay, I know I am not the only person who pretends that I'm in a car race video game every single time I drive. Like in the game GTA or Mario Kart. Or am I? Well, at least I have never been stopped by a cop for any reason at all until one cold morning. It was actually not too long ago when this life-changing experience had happened. I usually am an amazing driver, if I do say so myself, especially before I got my license. I was always very cautious when it came to driving. I had never been pulled over. I decided to get my license and I passed, thankfully. Keep in mind that I have been driving since I was in the 8th grade. I have had my license for almost a year when the moment of my heart dropping had occurred. I was only on my way to drop off my younger sister off at school at 7:30 in the morning. I remember as if it was just yesterday. We were almost at her school, passing through this long, lonely road. In the corner of my eye, I saw a cop pull out of the driveway from a park that I had just passed. It wasn't until a moment when he turned his lights on when my heart sank and I could not do anything but to pull to the side. My sister just gave me a blank look. My hands immediately started sweating. He walked to my window and asked if I knew how fast I was driving. I just nodded and he asked me for my registration and license. At that moment, I thought I was going to jail. I had forgotten my license at home and I was way past the speed limit. I was rushed, so I had completely forgotten to bring my purse, my wallet with me. Plus, I had just woken up. So I gave my car registration and he left to his car. When he came back, he asked me if I am the type of person to learn from a warning. I had never been so relieved. I desperately said yes. And then my eyes got a little teary from all the commotion that was going on. I knew I was going to get yelled at by my parents if I did get that ticket. Plus, a speeding ticket is worth a lot of money. Instead, he wrote me a fix-it ticket for not having my license with me. Thankfully, I just had to go to the Superior Court branch to pay a fine of $25 and prove that I did have a license. I would much rather have it that way than spending hundreds of dollars for a ticket. I thanked him so many times and he told me to drive safely, so I did. From then on, I have stayed on speed limit to try to be as safe as possible. I was really lucky to have gotten that cop. I actually learned a lot from that warning. This experience has changed my life to always be safe when it comes to driving for mine and everybody else's safety.